Let's learn how to calculate a mortgage. Let's assume the price of the house we want to buy is $600,000 and we're going to make a down payment of $120,000. So we're going to borrow a principal of $480,000, which is 600 minus 120. This is going to be a 30-year loan with monthly payments. So the periods per year are 12. And the total periods is 360, which is 12 months times 30 years. The yearly rate is fixed at 3%. So the period rate is that 3% divided by the 12 months, which gives us 0.25% per month. We're going to calculate the payment using the formula below. For this, we have the present value, which is basically the principal of $480,000, and we multiply that by the 0.25% of the period rate. We divide this by 1 minus, parentheses, 1, and this we divide by 1 plus our period rate, and this we raise to the power of the 360 periods, which gives us 2023 with 7. To summarize, given that it's a fixed interest rate, every month we're going to make the same payment of $2,023. We can also make this calculation utilizing the PMT function, where we select the rate per period, the number of periods, and we use a negative sign and select the principal. And this gives us the same value. Notice that on a mortgage, you also add some variable costs like taxes and insurance. On the table on the left, we have all the months from 0 to 360. And now we're going to calculate our payment, which is the value of $2,023 that is going to be fixed month over month. So we're going to make this an absolute reference, and we're going to copy this all the way down. Let's calculate our remaining principal. On year 0, the principal is $480,000. In the first pay period, we're going to pay 0.25% in interest. We're going to make this an absolute reference. So on the first month, we have to pay $1,200 in interest. The principal that we are going to pay are the $2,023 minus the $1,200. In other words, there's about $800 that we're paying towards the principal. So the remaining principal is the $480 minus the $823. Now we can copy this to the second month, and we see that the interest was reduced to $1,197 and the principal slightly increases. The remaining principal slightly goes down. We can copy this throughout all the rows, and what we notice is that remaining principal on months 360 goes down to exactly $0. The amount of interest we pay on the last month has been significantly reduced. We can create a chart that displays month by month how much we pay on interest and how much we pay on principal. The interest goes down and eventually reaches almost 0, while the principal goes up. Finally, we can see that the remaining principal goes from $480,000 all the way down to 0.